Garrett, sending it back over to you. Hit us with your second spoiler sleeper candidate.
Boys, I'm doing it for the memes. I'm doing it for the jokes. I'm doing it for the algorithm because the guys always show up when we put this team's name in a title. It's Georgia Tech. All right, I've talked about them a couple times this offseason, but they keep showing up, so I'm going to keep talking about them. And also, I just still, like, as long as you're going to ask the question, what team is being slept on, what team is nobody considering, what team's going to surprise everybody, I'll keep telling you Georgia Tech if you're going to keep asking the question. We'll keep talking about them. Their win total right now is 7.5. I think the third hardest game on their schedule is Duke. They they don't play a tough schedule at all. They play Colorado to start. They do go to Colorado, so that's maybe a little bit tricky, but I think they should win that game. They get Gardner Webb before they play Clemson at home. They play then Temple, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, Duke, Syracuse, North Carolina State, Boston College, and Pitt before they play Georgia. Also in Atlanta, though it is listed at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, which is lame. Not exactly a murderer's row there of that sort of middle of the schedule between Clemson and Georgia. They're going to have Haynes King back. They're going to have Jamal Haynes back. That's the best Haynes duo since White Christmas and came out in 1954. That's a great duo, and they're going to keep running all over the ACC. They're physical. They play well. You can, I'll link this video to all the other Georgia Tech videos we've done. It's a great team. It's a team that's going to continue to be in that spot. And specifically when we talk spoilers, Clemson and Georgia both being on the schedule and both at least in the city of Atlanta, if not at home technically, I think gives them a great opportunity to ruin one of those two teams' seasons. They got real close a couple of times. Like we're talking about a team that took Georgia to like 73 overtimes and then found a way to just barely lose. You tell me they're going to get one of those this year, I'm going to feel pretty good about that. So, yeah, give me Georgia Tech. They're going to be a sleeper. They're going to be a spoiler. They're going to look good. I'm not willing to get off the train yet. We're going to keep rambling the wreck. I'm sticking with this team, if for nothing else than the memes and the good vibes, right? Like, I've had to kind of give up on Utah the last couple of years. Okay, it's been a hard one for me. It's been hard to kind of give up on some of these teams, but I will stick with Georgia Tech on this.
Cosign. Let's run it back 3 years in a row. Sure.
I can't go against you guys this year. I know I was the hater the last couple of years, and they proved me wrong 2 years in a row. So I would be a fool to go against that this year. I know I said that I was going to be the Debbie Downer, but I mean, y'all enlighten me if I'd forgotten to move in the offseason. They kept Santucci, right? Or did he move on?
No, he moved on.
I think he moved.
Okay.
Hold on. One second.
Mitch is going to look that up while I talk, but I mean, hopefully in that case, that kind of changes the take I was about to have. But hopefully they have instilled enough culture because he was revolutionary on that side of the ball last year, and I hope that they can kind of keep some of the same mindset that he instilled with the pass rushing that he got there.
Yeah, he's in Baltimore with the Ravens now.
Okay, gotcha.
The mindset is all culture coming down from Brent Key, though. Like
I think you're right. Yeah,
and I'm going to keep standing on this too, where it's Brent Key went to and played for Georgia Tech. There's some guys that like if you just go to that school, if it's like your team, you just care a little bit more. I'm going to keep standing on that for Brent Key. I think he cares about watching his school win. He freaking hates Georgia. Like that's his thing. He hates the Georgia Bulldogs. So he's going to do everything he can to beat them. He's going to coach his pants off to try to find a way to make that happen. He's going to do it. And I'm convinced like it's going to happen one of these years. This might be his best opportunity to do it. Georgia, not necessarily as good as I think they were last year. I think there's a good chance. Now, the one, if you want to go on the negative side, yes, Santucci not being there sucks, but also not having Singleton this year is going to suck in the pass game. That is a little bit of the downside. For a reason I like Auburn, I can't like Georgia Tech in that regard. But I just think they have too much running the football between the two Haynes. They're going to be all right.
The offense is going to be one of the most electric in the ACC. I feel comfortable saying that. Maybe not airing it out over the course of like throwing it all over the field, but the way that they have tailored their offense to Haynes King's skill set and just found a way to make him their dude. I love that, and I love when a coach does that and doesn't just try to fit square pegs into round holes.
Look, Georgia Tech's going to win 9 games, or they're going to break Haynes King trying. they're just going to break his body in half trying to.
I say this in the nicest way possible because you know how big of a fan of Haynes King I am. He's like the gangly version of Bryson Daly from last year, right? Like, I mean, he is. Like,
you ain't wrong.
He's just not. He's not going to win any awards throwing the football, but gosh darn it, like he's going to pull that ball. And yes, he's going to find a way to get you that first down and keep the drive alive.
I need that guy who does the like sports edits where he just kind of like yells and screams like "rah!" Like I need that, but a Haynes King compilation of him just like throwing his body in harm's way to get that extra 2 yards. I need one of those compilations.
Yeah, you just described half the internet.
Haynes King getting 5 yards. Bang!
Bird. Yeah, just find a way to work that one in there too.
Gracious him! How about that?